We're in the 12,000 block of Tidwell. We're working an auto pedestrian hit and run accident. Approximately 8 o'clock p.m. we got a call here of an auto ped collision. It appears a Hispanic male was struck in the roadway at some point. The vehicle that initially struck him left the scene. There was another vehicle that was traveling westbound on Tidwell. As she was traveling forward, she noticed the vehicle traveling the opposite direction, kind of flashing their lights at her. She was thinking, you know, my bright lights aren't on, but what she noticed was there was a body in the roadway in front of her. So that male had already been struck by another vehicle, was laying in the roadway. She struck the body at that time. She stayed on the scene, called 911, has been cooperative. But there was an initial vehicle that struck the male that fled the scene. We have an Hispanic male, appears to be 20 to 30 years of age, who was struck here. Initial vehicle, we don't have any information right now on the initial vehicle that struck the male. The second vehicle did stay here. So right now we're looking for, we don't have any kind of vehicle description or anything, so if there's any information, if anyone is told of someone that thinks they may have struck somebody, any leads or anything like that, you can call the Harris County Sheriff's Office Vehicular Crimes Division at 713-274-7400, and that's what we have at this time.
Were there any witnesses to the accident?
There were no witnesses to the accident at all. Everybody that we have that is called in, it was after the victim was already struck in the roadway the first time.
Any surveillance cameras in the area?
We're looking into it. So far we haven't found any. So we're just following up on some other calls that we got to see if maybe there's any other information, looking into if any surveillance cameras a little bit further down the road, if we can find anything from there. But right now that's all we have.
Is there any wreckage from the vehicle left behind? Or
there's some parts we're going to look into. It's a construction site, so a lot of times in construction sites you have kind of, you know, debris and stuff in the roadway. So we're looking into that as well.
And did you have a basic description on the suspect vehicle? Or?
Not at this time. One of the callers that called in gave us a description of a white Dodge Charger or Challenger that may have been involved. But our vehicle that stopped is actually a Dodge Challenger, and thinking that was the vehicle that they saw hit the person, but that was the second vehicle. The pedestrian was already actually struck before this vehicle hit it. So we don't have anything that's given us any information on that first vehicle that struck the male.